up yardage.
Montgomery on the counter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Oh, the option to give to Williams here. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He finds Robinson.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Oh, my God.
Well, it's a shovel pass, and it's complete. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating, trying to get it to Robinson.
And that's the penalty on me, so that's your boy.
And the 49ers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So they elect to decline it.
And why not?
You know, I got to give you a shot, you know what I mean?
And they'll take that.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Lance, a handoff here to Mostert. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Here's Lance. Get this into the hands of Mostert. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Lance looking to throw it. Flush to his right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
That's some BS right there. Wow.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off, because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. touchdown on them, look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Lance now to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Throwing now is Lance.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Robert Quinn in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
The Lance going to throw.
Touchdown.
Good play.
George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now a run with Montgomery. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
They'll roll him out right. Man open is Robinson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just threw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Dancing to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, They want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Bro, I threw that, boy.
They push him back to the 34.
Okay, Dale, you got a little defense. So I see what I gotta do though. Cause I see what you doing, but
Santos' kick is up and
I respect it.
So that Charles a season long right there.
And you know,
I ain't gonna tell you. I'm just gonna take advantage of it.
Has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite.
Bro, what the heck, my nigga? We right there, bro. That's bananas. And then I use her and hit triangle, and they won't let me pick it though. That's crazy to me. What? Bruh, you see I'm all over it. They just ain't giving me love right now. It's crazy.
These great receivers, they have such great body control and they can fake you out.
They ain't showing me no love right now. That's bananas.
Penalty flag had to come out.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flies.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Lance. Get this on the screen to Mostert. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Here's Lance to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Evans. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to Cohen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
He's going to let one fly.
Oh, my gosh, yo. What the crap?
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it's third down. Off play action, Fields. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, his second touchdown of the season. The Bears have taken the lead.
It was fun while it lasted, Dale.
Santos able to take the extra point.
What's up, bro?
It is now 10-7.
Snap. Playing this league game. I got the weak Bears, bro. I'm 6-1 in this franchise. I'm playing my homie Dell, man. Where you from, Dell? You from Alabama?
It'll come out to the 25.
Yeah, from Alabama. He got the Niners in the league. So, is most of your crew from Alabama, or some of y'all from like Georgia and stuff?
Bro, it's not real.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
But I thought Miss Elise was talking about Alyssa, talking about how crazy the girls is and stuff.
This one caught by Kittle.
I guess she was talking about something at the job she work at. How crazy the people are, I guess.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different
I was like,
routes.
you still work with Alyssa?
Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
I didn't even know. No.
Lance now on first down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently.
Oh, okay.
So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 2nd interception for him.
Okay, you off today.
And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
How blind are you?
Great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you have it,
got a man, it's caught inside the 10, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going.
All right.
A big connection on that one. 33 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
A final shot before the break. Fields. And Graham's got it. Complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach.
Nah, I was only running those plays at the end of the quarter because when I get close to the end zone, those are usually money plays. But I guess since they're not, I just start doing something different because you seem to have a pretty handle on those plays. So I just got to switch it up. I got plays for days now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Got a man, that's Richie James. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way that pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
The point there is they were able to connect.
Lance able to find Mostert. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's a video.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
On first down, Lance.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Evans. And the Bears are going to...
They be robbing me, boy. I be all over that.
So now
I be all over that.
Accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Lance looking to throw it.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Richie James, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the 49ers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A play fake, now Fields to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now left side on the swing pass. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Off the option, here's Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! Damian Williams, his second touchdown on the season, and the Bears have retaken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back. End zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No, I was talking to my daughter.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Lance now to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Right there.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
The play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 15. Here's Lance. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. James has got it. Complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback.
Man, that heat is there. It's supposed to not be like that,
not just
bro.
for himself, but to keep the rest
That's
of the team
crazy.
relaxed, too.
On first down, Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, it's Patterson.
Oh my God. They let him wiggle his little soft behind up through there.
I always appreciate runners.
Yeah, get up out of here with that, bro.
That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll run on first down.
Yeah, make him fumble, bro.
There as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. The Lance going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line.
That was a cheating behind block, I tell you that. A freaking receiver doing that to Khalil Mack. Yeah, right.
To throw, it's Lance. Flushed out right.
Why is this nigga not fumbling, bruh?
Did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Trey Lance, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first round.
Oh, Dale, you beat me.
This one will be returned to right around the 30.
Now you can go and brag and tell everybody you beat the best.
Trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to
beat the best.
safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
On first down, it's Patterson, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Trying to figure out how they flip my play like that.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Now Lance. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And across the chalk into the end.
Yeah, they was jipping me this game, bro, on some hoe. I don't even know what that is, bro. Dude's right there and won't let me reach, like, grab the man. We're literally, look, right here, look, right by each other, and I can't grab him. That's crazy, bro, and I'm spamming X. He literally ran into me, and I couldn't get the tackle. That's crazy. I don't understand it. There was like 3 picks where I'm right there hitting triangle, and they won't let me put my hands up and get the pick. I'm like, come on, bro. That's crazy. It's got to happen eventually, though. It's my first, even though my team got a loss, that's my first loss of the year. So, because the game against Beatty was just a sim. That was a...
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
That
was fake. How he zoom over there like that?
Not a good throw there.
That was out, bro.
Down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Fields. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
When I figured you out, it was too late. That's what the problem was.
Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now they face
because all you doing is playing deep coverage. It's just...
Read option, here's Montgomery. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going
In
to get the
reality,
football back.
I ain't gonna tell you because I might see you again. You in the NFC.
And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy.
Like, what made him come up, bro? Like, there was nothing underneath for you to be coming up for. That's what like, stuff like that I don't be understanding, bro. Especially when you play over-the-top defense. Like, what are they doing?
Position because of ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Bears.
That should have been happening all game. That's crazy.
Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case,
I'm not losing another game, though, this season.
Ended up winning the battle.
So the victory here for San Francisco,
and
they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that.
Nah, I'm more than RPOs. I just ain't getting to my bag. I didn't realize you was hip to it as early as I should have. I would have just switched up the game plan. But
and they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals.
Nah, you ain't coming out of one. You might have a couple of defenses, but it's the same concept behind it. That's the point. So I know what I gotta do early. And as far as when I'm down, like I was, I figure out how to stop whatever it is, how you're scoring. I figure out how to stop it. This is just a little insight. Like when you know you're already going to lose the game. Look, when you know you're going to lose a game, right? Focus on one thing. What is your biggest issue? Why are you losing this game? And what it was is that you had the lead from the jump. You started with the lead. So I was chasing the whole game. I never led the game. Well, I did once because I came back, but I only led by 3. But I was still chasing. I had to figure out how to stop you. Once I figured out how to stop you, I stopped stopping you. I'm not going to run what I need to run to stop you no more. I'm going to just go ahead and let you keep scoring. That way, the next time I see you when it matters, I know I'm going to the playoffs. So if you make it to the playoffs and I have to play you again, that's when I know how to stop you. I'm going to let you think that you could keep running what you was running. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I'd rather win when it matters. I'm already in the playoffs. I'm winning my division. So I don't show my hand. I'm like, okay, this is what stops that, and that's his main thing. I ain't running it no more. I'll see you in the playoffs. See you in the playoffs. You know what I mean? All right.